home of West Texas A&M University. We're just down the road from Amarillo in the heart of the Texas Panhandle. I play football here for the three-time defending Lone Star Conference champion Buffalo football team. As well, I'm a broadcasting major. So consider this my ESPN debut. West Texas A&M has about 7,000 students and is a member of the NCAA Division II. I'm standing here today in our pedestrian mall, and that is a sculpture by Doug Scott called The Original Texans, which is a perfect segue to our story about an interesting young lady on our women's basketball team who spends her free time in the rodeo. And she has the best name in all of Texas. Say hello to Dixie Bell.
Everybody always says how it's a country name, and it's kind of I think it's a redneck name, but I don't know, it is kind of like a southern name. I like it because everybody's always like, oh, cute name. Well, at first I didn't really think I was gonna play college basketball. I wasn't even really looking into it, but my senior year, I decided I didn't want to stop playing. So I kind of followed my brother because he played here, and I just kind of wanted to be close at home.
You sat out last year for a variety of reasons. Was it hard getting back into the swing of things?
I really knew that I was going to have to prove myself big time, and because Coach Gerlich knew nothing about me. At first I didn't think I was even going to have a chance to start because a lot of people were back from last year, but I got the chance and I just did what I had to do. My big role kind of is to play defense and to get the big stops and to be a team leader, I guess, since I'm the point guard. I'm just really quick and I just try to get places really fast, and so, I don't know, I'm just always around the ball, it seems like.
What type of expectations do you and the team have for this year?
This year I think we should do really good, and I just think that we're going to be, surpass our goals that we've put in front of us.
Do your teammates or do fans or do the media perceive you different now that you're a starter because you're a walk-on?
I don't think walk-ons matter really to the team. I think it's just who performs their best when it's needed, and maybe in the audience people might think, oh, well, she's a walk-on, or like the media or something, they won't think anything about her, but I just think that it takes a lot of pride to be a walk-on.
Tell me about off the basketball court and your life in rodeo.
I run barrels in rodeo, and I've started ever since I was itty-bitty, probably before I could talk. I've always rode horses with my dad or my mom, and so I kind of got to where I really liked it. Barrel racing is you have 3 big gigantic tin cans, and it's whoever can run it the fastest, but it's different in every arena because the ground's different, the arena size is different. The rodeo season is usually in the summer, but most people that do it professionally and all the time do it all year round. And so when I kind of go into the rodeo circuit, I'm kind of behind because everybody's been going all year round. Usually I start about right when basketball's over. My mom will probably get my horse in shape before I go, and then so I can just start.
Now I assume this is a horse, Dixie. Can you tell us a little bit about this guy?
He's 2, and his name's Bo, and we raised him ever since he was a baby.
So you're the starting point guard on the basketball team. What role does he? What role does the horse play in the rodeo?
He's kind of like, I'm kind of the coach, I guess, and he's the players. But yeah, he's not the, well, he is kind of the starting point guard because without him, I couldn't run the barrels by myself, so.
So you're saying he's the athlete. He does most of the work for you?
Yeah, I just kick and smooch every once in a while, but he does all the work.
You got to tell us what Coach Gerlich thinks about you being this 2-sport athlete and having a career in rodeo as well as basketball.
Actually, we had some jackpots out at the arena here in Canyon, and she came and watched me actually, and she thought it was so cool, and she thinks it's really awesome that I do 2 things. I've been lucky. I haven't got bucked off or anything or fallen.
What do you learn in rodeo that helps you in basketball, and what do you learn on the court that may help you in rodeo?
Rodeoing helps me with basketball because rodeoing, it's really competitive, and you really got to be mentally tough. And when everybody's doing really, really good and you got to step your game up, it's kind of an individual thing. And that's taught me in basketball to have confidence in myself. And basketball helps me in rodeoing because I'm like, when it's cold outside or when I'm tired and I don't want to do it, I'm like, oh, I did way harder stuff in basketball.
So what's the future hold? Is it going to be basketball? Is it going to be rodeo? Where do you see yourself in a couple years?
After college, I hope to be a teacher and a coach, and my major is 4th through 8 science. And I hope someday to maybe coach a varsity team or a college team.
Thanks for your time today, Dixie, and informing us all about rodeo and also your basketball career. We would also like to thank everyone for joining us today on NCAA On Campus. Make sure and keep an eye out for Dixie, whether it's on the basketball court or in the rodeo arena. Thanks, and go Buffs.